Hello, fourth period. Just wanted to do our first lesson, which is Introduction to Sequences for Algebra 4. And just some of the vocabulary that's included. We have the sequences as an order of set of numbers. And our recursive formula is a rule that tells you how to write the terms of a sequence using the preceding terms of the sequence. Notice a lot of different vocabulary here, but we'll just kind of plow on through it. I have the formula here. We have some of the key terms, and just going to go ahead and dive in. This is on your handout, the 12-1 Introduction to Sequences. And so I'm just going to go and start from there. So the first example that's on the page is the one of A1 equals 4 and AN equals 3AN minus 1 and negative 2. So we're going to go ahead and just start out with that formula. And then we are looking for the first 5 numbers in the sequence, and we use this formula to do so. So we said A1 is 4. So in the formula it says AN and we're just going to plug that in. So the A that was given is 4, which is right here. So A equals 4. Now, to go further with that, here's our formula. We have A2 equals 3, which is our formula. And here's our formula right here. And then we're going to plug in the A, which is 4. And then we have minus 2. And then we go ahead and solve that. So 3 times 4 is 12. 12 minus 2 is 10. So A2 equals 10. Now, to do A3, we're going to plug in our A2 number. So for A to the third, or not A to the third, but A3 equals 3 times 10. And we're just taking a 10 that's from right here. Minus 2. So 3 times 10 is 30. 30 minus 2 is 28. So A3 equals 28. So now we're going to go and we're going to get A4. So for A4, again, we're going to just go ahead and use the preceding formula that's right here. And then we're going to plug in our 28 minus 2 and come up with that solution. So 28 times 3 is 82. So you have 82. Wait, that's not right. All right, picking up where we left off. 3 times 28 is 84. 84 minus 2 gives us 82. And then now to A5, which is 3. And then we're going to substitute 82 in for our A. 4 minus 2 equals 246 minus 2 gives us 244. So A5 equals 244. So it's just like the table that we had up top, but this just kind of gives you a little more details as to how they came about getting the numbers. So let's go ahead and move on to number 1 at the bottom of the page. So I did want to knock out that example for you. And here's number 1. All right, so we see our formula is n minus 1 plus 3. So we said a was equal to 8. And I'm sorry, negative 8. Now we're going to go to A2, which is negative 8. N minus 1 plus 3. So we have negative 8 plus a positive 3 gives us negative 5. So A2 equals negative 5. Now remember, we substitute the negative 5 plus 3, which gives us negative 2. So A3 is negative 2. A4, and you're going to substitute negative 2 plus 3 gives you positive 1. And then for A5, you're going to substitute A4, and that's going to be 1. 1 plus 3 gives us 4. So A5 equals 4. And look, that's it for that problem. So it wasn't as difficult as we thought. Now, just to do one more for you. So that will leave you with, so let's look at number 4. This is number 1, and we're going to look at number 4. So on number 4, we have A1 equals negative 1. And then we have AN equals 4a n minus 1. Alright, so as we look at our formula, we have negative 1. So we're going to do a2. So we have negative 1. Oh, on this one, it starts off with a 4. So we have 4, and then we have our a1. So 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. That's our a2. a3, we're going to put a2 into place. So we have negative 4. I'm sorry, we have 4 multiplied by negative 4, which gives us 4 times 4 is 16. With the negative is negative 16. On a4, we're going to plug in a3, which is negative 16. So we have 4 times negative 16. 16 times 4 is 64. So we have a negative 64 here. And then for a5 equals, you bring your formula down, which is 4 times negative 64. And that gives you your a5. Which is 256. And that's going to be a negative as well. All right, so that concludes our introduction to sequences. And so again, they provide you with your recursive formula, and you just plug in your A in your formula to come out with your numbers. If you have any questions, please go on the Remind app and go ahead and sign in and send me a message, and I will get back with you as soon as possible. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you soon.